Up next, she was just crowned Miss DC, and this morning, Andolyn Medina is here to talk with us about winning the crown, being a part of the U.S. Navy, and her dreams of becoming the first doctor in her family. The time is 9:42. Our next guest has beauty, brains, and brawn. Andolyn Medina is a 25-year-old naval officer. She's currently in her 4th year of her doctoral degree in clinical psychology at George Washington University. And get this, in June, she was crowned Miss District of Columbia. So that means she'll compete for the 100th Miss America title this December. I'm almost out of breath. What a resume. Andolyn, thank you for joining us. I see the crown. Where's the cape? Because clearly you're Superwoman.
Thank you for having me, Soror. It's such an honor to be on with you.
Yes, I was just about to say we're also sisters in the Divine Nine, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So you know I got your back, right? I'm supporting you all the way on that alone. So tell us, what has it been like being Miss DC over the last month?
It has been absolutely incredible. As you just stated, I just hit the 1-month mark. And I always talk about the kind of appearances that you get to make as Miss DC, representing the nation's capital. You get to do a little bit of everything. And so one of the coolest appearances that I just did was meeting the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm a huge fangirl, so that was absolutely amazing. But I've also had the opportunity to speak with high school seniors. I'll be meeting later today with the National Center for Sexual Exploitation. And I've also had the opportunity to mentor girls through an organization called P31 Girls. So you really get to do the run of the gamut as Miss DC, and I'm really looking forward to the next 11 months.
Yeah, you're all about empowerment, and I was like kicking myself because I was stalking you on Instagram, and I saw that you were at that Real Housewives of Potomac event. I was there as well, but I guess we missed each other, so you're certainly out there in the community. What impressed me so much about you, Andolyn, is that, of course, you're in the Navy. But your parents are both retired naval officers. You even wore your uniform in one of the lead-up interviews for the pageant. So tell me about the military and how that has influenced you over the years.
Right. Well, I was fortunate enough to grow under the tutelage of my parents, who, as you said, were retired naval officers. And so I understand the sacrifices that it takes to serve. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to serve, is because I noticed that as a society, we often recognize the physical toll that it takes to serve in the military, but often not the mental toll. And so my role right now, as you stated, was being a doctoral student, getting my degree. And while I'm getting my degree, I am in the Navy Reserves as an ensign. And once I finish my program in 2023, I will be promoted to the rank of lieutenant, and I will serve as a naval psychologist, where I'm getting to do exactly what I've been talking about doing, which is really advocating for the mental health of the military and ultimately serving them as well.
Are you going to run for office as well, Andolyn?
I've thought about it, but I think I'm a little bit too opinionated to run for office. So
you should throw that in there too.
I really do hope this year that I can meet with our politicians, and specifically would love to meet President Biden and our soror, Vice President Harris. My platform as Miss DC is human trafficking. And so I would love to talk to them about how this is $1 billion industry plaguing our country, and how we can get discussions about human trafficking engaged in our education system.
Hey, I believe you'll do it. I have to ask you about this, though. Pageants over the years, I've been in a few of them. They've certainly have evolved, right? But there are still a lot of people who see them as a way to objectify women. And you clearly are accomplished, and it looks like you see them as a great platform to do good. So can you kind of speak to that perception that some have of pageantry?
Yes, 100%. And I consider myself a feminist. And I think that's one of the things you all will see in watching the 100th anniversary of Miss America that's going to be at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut this December, is just how evolved the organization has become, and even the women competing in this organization has become. Through my involvement with pageants, I've not only got out of my shyness, I'm naturally an introvert, but competing in pageants has really gotten me out of my shell. But I've also been able to obtain scholarship money. Miss America is the largest scholarship provider for women. And so through my competing, I was able to gain a full tuition scholarship to my undergrad at Hollins University. And winning Miss DC, I gained approximately $10,000 that will go through student loans, as we all know. And so I really like to talk about that, because it's one of the things that people don't see about us. Yes, we are beautiful, but we also have brains, and we also have more than that. We're not girls that you can just put in a box.
All right. You have about 15 seconds after I say this. I know that pageant winners are great being on the spot, performing under pressure, and you perform Summertime to help you win the title. So can you do a little bit of it for us here on Good Day DC?
Oh my gosh. gosh. Okay. I know, right? Like, summertime and the living is easy. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Is that good?
I'm crying. It was great. Beautiful. Thank you. Probably one of the best renditions I've ever heard. Thank you so much, Andolyn, for joining us. And congrats already and good luck in November. We hope that you will win the whole thing, Miss America title.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Woo. Wisdom, top that.
I was going to say, and then you're going to come to me after that? That was amazing. Yeah, that was great. All right.